Hi Pisces, it's Nick and Nala. Hope you guys are doing good. For all my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women, we're covering now the last week of September. So this is from the 27th till October 3rd. And I forgot to mention Cancer's reading, but we're starting off the week on the 27th. We're with Mercury and Libra going retrograde. So yes, this could bring up old lovers, old flames, but this can also be like the closing out of a connection, a relationship that you realize is just not working or it didn't work out, and you finally get closure about it. You finally realize, okay, yep, it's just not working out. It is what it is. So it can go either way. Someone from the past could come back, or you realize something from the past is no longer working, or you just accept, okay, it didn't work out. Okay, so be mindful of your communication this week, and also processing documents, paperwork, emails, stuff like that. Proofread, double check everything. Okay, all right, so we're gonna be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have the link to the extended reading below. And also, I apologize guys if my energy seems kind of low. I was really not feeling well the past few days. I had like a horrible migraine, so it feels like I'm like waking up from like a concussion or something, as dramatic as that may sound. So sorry if I seem kind of low. That's probably why. Okay, so please listen with an open mind, open heart. Take what fits and leave the rest out. Of course, these are general, so it may not always resonate or apply to every single person. Okay, all right guys, so when it comes to your health, we have the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so there's something new here. Maybe you're starting a new health routine, maybe a new diet, a new workout routine. You could be eating something new, trying out something new, maybe trying on a new restaurant, something new on the menu. You could be ordering or getting new supplements, new vitamins. I feel like this is food or something that you ingest. So there could be some kind of new medication or something new that you put into your body that you're trying out. Again, could be like a diet or something like that. So this is some kind of new routine or new beginning for you when it comes to your health, or you have new health goals, and that's why now maybe you're choosing to buy different things to put in your fridge, or trying to choose healthier options. I know it's like fall now, so things that we see in the grocery stores is changing. We start to see more pumpkins and squash and stuff like that. So you could be ordering new things, or even like a new outfit, maybe a new workout outfit to like motivate you to stay, you know, to work out, because as the days get kind of colder and the sun stays out less time, it's like less motivating, right? You just want to like be inside. Okay, and then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, we have the Hanged Woman. All right, so it feels like you're waiting for something this week. Maybe you're waiting to hear back from someone, or you're waiting for an approval, or waiting for documents, things to process. So you're kind of just like, this is like the waiting period. And you're kind of just waiting to hear back about something so you can take the next steps. And I just feel like you're flowing this week. You're not really super busy, and you're not like so worked up. I just feel like you're kind of like coasting. I don't know about you guys, but that full moon in Pisces like hit me so hard. That was like exactly the time when I was like not feeling good. So if anyone was trying to reach me at that time, I apologize. I was like unreachable, phones, electronics, everything was off. I was like not feeling good. So it feels like maybe this week you kind of get a little bit of a break. You're not pushing yourself that hard. You're not doing too much. You're kind of just like waiting. Okay, so nothing really major or crazy here. When it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side here, we have the Page of Swords in reverse, King of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. All right. And then on the other side, for this other person, can be the past, present situation, or near future, or all three, all the above. We have the Page of Wands in reverse, Judgment, and the Seven of Wands. All right, so as far as who you could be dealing with here, I feel like it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men, obviously men or women, Sun, Moon, Rising. But of course it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. It could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out. But I get fire energy, but it doesn't have to be just fire. And it feels like maybe this person could be younger than you, if not by age, by experience level, or maybe in like maturity and how they express, how they communicate. Because I feel like this person struggles with, or maybe right now is struggling with, like expressing themselves, communicating with you, and being maybe like they struggle, like they're not comfortable with their like sexuality as well as like being flirty with you, like touchy feely, taking action. I feel like they're not comfortable with that, or like they get really shy, like in their mind, like, yeah, okay, when I see Pisces, we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna tell them that, and they have all these things in their mind, right, that they're gonna play out, they're gonna try, they're gonna do, or they're like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna kiss Pisces, and then we're gonna do this, and then we're blah, blah, blah. Like, I feel like they have this all planned out in their mind, but then when they actually see you or talk to you in person, they like freeze and they forget everything and the whole plan just goes sideways. So I feel like this person, like in their mind, they know the direction, they see you and they know what they want, but then like their body doesn't react in time. They like freeze up, right? It's like someone who's like gonna make a presentation and they have their whole speech in their mind, and then as soon as they're like in front of everyone, they like blank out. I feel like that kind of energy here, where like I think you're trying to say less so that they do more. Like you're trying to tone it down because you want to see them take action. You want them to take initiative, and you don't want to be too much. You don't want to like maybe overwhelm them, or I don't know, I guess maybe you want to let them take the lead, right? And I feel like this person struggles with that, or at least struggles with being like flirty, or they just feel shy around you possibly. And maybe they're not a shy person, it doesn't have to be, but I think around you they tend to like freeze up, or they forget their words, or they forget what they were gonna say, and then they just like are hard on themselves and like, oh my gosh, I look so dumb, oh my gosh, why did I do that, Pisces is gonna think I'm an idiot. Like I feel like they get really nervous around you possibly, and maybe you don't see it, you don't notice it because you're like, I'm nervous, why are they nervous, I'm nervous, you know what I mean? And I think you really like this person. I feel like you really fancy them. You really have love and affection for this person. So I kind of feel like you already know each other, or you're gonna be getting to know each other even more. But it's still maybe like a fresh, earlier connection, okay? Still pretty fresh and new, but you guys definitely like each other. You just don't want to do everything, and you want them to take lead, but I feel like they're kind of shy and they forget, or they don't know how to like, I don't know, like express themselves or be flirty with you. Like you may sometimes say something as a way to like hint at them, and then they don't take the hint, they take it as something else, and you're like let's say you guys are talking, you're like, yeah, I really want to I just like, it's gloomy, like I just feel lazy, I kind of just want to stay in and watch a movie or something, you know, just kind of like be by myself. And they're like, oh really, okay. So they are thinking, oh, Pisces just wants to be by themselves, they don't really want to hang out. And so instead of them asking like, oh, I can join you, we can watch a movie at my place or something, they're like, oh okay, yeah, like I hope you have a good night or enjoy. And you're like, no, like I want to be alone, but I want to be alone with you, not with like other people. But they didn't get your hint, I guess, or you didn't make it as obvious, and you're like, oh gosh, I thought I made it obvious. Or let's say you guys are talking about like your favorite dishes, and you're like, oh, I love pasta, I love lasagna, or like spaghetti or pasta or something, like Italian food or something. And they're like, oh, I know how to make a really good lasagna, I have like a really good recipe, I'm like, it's the best you'll ever try. And you're like, oh my gosh, really? And they're like, yeah, like I can send you the recipe if you want, but you promise not to share it with anyone. You're like, yeah, that's nice, you're sending me the recipe, but I was kind of hoping you'd be like, yeah, we can make it together sometime, or like something like that. You in your mind, you're kind of hoping that they'd like take that and like take initiative or be creative with it, but they didn't. You're like, oh my gosh, I really like this person, but it feels like they're not, you know, taking advantage of like me being open with them and like connecting with them. It just feels like I have to do everything, or I have to make it so obvious, and like I don't want to make it obvious because then that puts me in a weird position. So yes, you really like this person, but maybe you kind of feel like you have to do everything. You're like, oh, I don't want to have to plan it. I want them to just know. Obviously, if I'm connecting with them and we're talking, I like them, or there is interest here, I just kind of wish that they would like do a little bit more. And I think that they really do want to, and they do like you, and they have interest in you, but they have trouble. It's like this inner conflict within themselves. Like they fear expressing themselves too much, or like they want to, but then they're like, ugh, like their body doesn't react in time. Like they get really awkward possibly, or you just have that effect on them. Like you make them nervous possibly. I don't know, but I think that is something that maybe could be kind of like annoying you, or just like making you feel a little bit irritated, because like I want them to just like take the initiative. I want them to just like, you know, not have to ask me for permission. It's like someone's like, oh, at the end of the date and you guys had a great time and you like each other, like, oh, can I kiss you? You're like, that's kind of kills the vibe. Like, just kiss me, just do it. You don't have to ask, right? Just an example. But I feel like they don't take that initiative, or like they don't just kind of like, they're not direct and forward with you as much as maybe you would want them to be, right? And I think with Pisces, I feel like we like people who are just direct and forward, because, you know, we don't want someone who beats around the bush. If we like you, we'll go with it. If we don't, then we won't, right? But I feel like this person struggles with that same thing that you want out of them, just being direct, taking initiative, planning the dates, you know, just doing the whole thing. And I feel like they get nervous around you, they get really shy, and maybe they need more, I don't know, maybe I guess you gotta make it more obvious to them or something. I don't know. But I just feel like they get kind of really nervous around you, Pisces. But we'll dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and also your advice, all right? So we'll dive in deeper in the extended. Link will be below. I'll see you there. I'll see you for our next reading. Take care and wish you guys all the best. Bye.